Food insecurity. Do you know someone who's hungry? Have you been hungry and without food? Have you ever stopped to think about the widespread issue of food insecurity within our communities? It's a problem that affects so many people, and it's time for us to come together and find meaningful solutions. Let's start a conversation about how we can make a difference. Today, I want to draw to your attention a critical issue that affects millions of people around the world: food insecurity. It's heartbreaking to know that many individuals and families don't have reliable access to affordable, nutritious food. This issue is not confined to a specific region or demographic. It affects people from all walks of life. C.J. Nicholas states that studies show that food insecurity is a pressing issue among college students. So, who does it affect? As well as college students, low-income population and their children, and those who do not qualify for government assistance programs. The government programs are SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, and TFP, the Thrifty Food Plan, Food Budget Low-Cost Diet Plan. These are inadequate due to cost increase of food. Many people are not eligible and they're outdated. Another scientific report also finds the SNAP program to be insufficient for excluding labor time, and scholars have previously criticized the TFP for excluding the labor time, underestimating household food waste, and ignoring geographical variation in food prices. And this analysis shows that the TFP calculation reproduces a food budget insufficient for SNAP households to procure nutritious, culturally appropriate diets, essentially doing work to perpetuate hunger and poverty in the United States. And this is a quote from A.M. Babb, 2020. The SNAP program and TFP are inadequate, and on this slide you see all the different reasons that are illustrated. Food banks, food pantries, meal programs, and similar initiatives run by churches, synagogues, mosques, and other faith-based institutions are among the charitable organizations seeking to fill this gap, and we can be a part of them. So almost half of U.S. congregations participate in food distribution program, says Brad R. Fulton, 2020. Faith-based food distribution programs. Mr. Fulton also says, I have seen even small efforts by local congregations make an outsized difference for people who are experiencing food insecurity. Efforts are motivated by compassion for the hungry. As the economy bounces back, the government will keep playing a vital role in meeting the needs of Americans. So will thousands of local congregations whose efforts and impact often go unacknowledged. So how can the church help? The church can arrange a group to help start a food bank or distribute food to the local food bank or the hungry. You can talk to our congressmen and women and ask them to update the SNAP TFP plans. And individually, we can give to our local food pantries or those in need in our neighborhood. Scripture tells us to give and help. We must pray and ask the Lord for guidance in whom and how we give of our time, money, and skills. Why should the church help? Well, Jesus said, "For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you took me in." It's from Matthew 25:35, New International Version 2011. And from James chapter 2 verse 16, "If one of you says to them, 'Go in peace, keep warm and well fed,' but does nothing about their physical needs, what good is it?" So will you help feed the hungry? Thank you for listening.